What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's had a legendary week. I'm gonna go ahead and be doing the preview show solo bolo this week. But as we know, huge game, probably the biggest game of the year so far. It's always is when it's the battle in that city in the Pacific Northwest. We're gonna give it a real quick show this week, but I think the keys to the game, we'll just go ahead and get into that. I think it's just going to basically boil down to our offense versus their defense. You know, we're scoring 25.3 points a game. They're giving up 28.7 points a game, which ranks 24th. We rank 16th in points scored. You know, I think their offense is going to score. You know, they're number one scoring offense in the league. You know, that's just what they are. Like, you know, Russell Wilson's going to do Russell Wilson things. I mean, you know, we'll see what it comes down, what he does in the clutch. They find a way to weasel out wins that we all know that they shouldn't have. And I think that we're a better football team than Arizona. I think we're a better football team than a lot of the teams that they played. And they're going to find out, just like the Yams did, hey, guess what? This ain't the NFC least. You know, this is the big boys. And, you know, they saw it last week a little bit with Arizona and got punched in the mouth and, you know, lost that game. So, you know, this is going to be a quick reminder to say, hey, look, you know, we're still the defending champs for a reason. And so I personally think that we're going to pull this out. I would say it'd be like a 38-35, 31-28 type of game. I think it's just going to simply boil down to I trust our defense to make the one or two necessary stops during the game. That's going to seal us the game, where I don't think Seattle's going to do that. I think that, you know, we're going to be able to move the ball up and down the field at will. And I think that we're going to be able to score some points. It's just going to be up to perfect lead into my key number 2 is touchdowns, not field goals. You know, if we think that we're going to beat this team by kicking a bunch of field goals, you know, I think we got another thing coming. And I think that the score might be kind of ugly, because I think Seattle's going to put up some touchdowns. So, you know, they're going to make their plays. You know, sometimes you got to tip their cap to them. They get paid too. But like I said, I think our defense is going to make the key stops when it comes down to it. So to me, this is all about, you know, the offense. We have to score touchdowns, not field goals. That's not saying that, you know, we can't kick a field goal. Like I said, if it's 31-28 type of game, you know, that's obviously a field goal. So I think it's very, very important for us to score touchdowns. You know, we're not going to beat this team kicking field goals. And the third key to the game is, you know, live up to the jerseys you're wearing. As everybody I'm sure knows by now, the Niners are going to wear the 94 throwback jerseys, just like we did in Week 17 last year. As we all know, we are 4-1 in those jerseys. Like 3-1. Yeah, so we're 3-1 in those jerseys. We went 0-1 in 2018. Wore them twice in 2019. So we are and once this year, so we are 3-1 in those jerseys. Let's make it 4-1. You know, I don't know if Kyle talks about it every time that we put on those jerseys, but you know that when we first did it, you know, he brought in Steve and Jerry and talked about, you know, what it means to wear those 94 throwbacks. And also, you know, he talked about it because, you know, he was a ball boy on that team. So he probably talked about, hey, like, you know, the Niners were that team. You know, we were the best team in football for a majority of that season, pretty much almost all of it. So live up to the reputation and live up to what those jerseys mean. And the fourth and final key is embrace the emptiness. And what I mean by emptiness is embrace the fact that the 1 and 2s aren't going to be out there, and they're not going to be able to pump in noise. like they always do. I mean, they're going to still pump in some noise, but it's not going to be at the level that they do. So, you know, clean football. There's no reason to have any type of mistakes this game. You know, and if we stick to my 4 keys of victory, I think that we're going to have a great game, and we're all going to be happy, and we're going to be singing Jimmy is our King on Monday, on Victory Monday. Oh, yeah, baby. And, you know, if the Yams lose, that'll be definitely icing on the cake, because they will be 5-3, we will be 5-3, and we will jump them into 3rd place in the division. So, let's do it. It's big week. We already know what it is. Let's go get this dub. I shall see y'all today on Niner Faithful Radio's Facebook page for our Niner Faithful Radio's pregame live. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners, baby. Let's get this dub.